Hilda, are you staying quiet back there? Penny, are you hogging the fan? Pete. You guys and your little gray verly noses. Good morning, farm friends and knitting friends and spinning friends or gardening friends or whoever happens to be watching today. I wanted to show you a sight that makes me very happy. Not the close neighbor's house, pretend that's not there and we live way out in the country. But I just turned the sheep over into this small lot. I waited to do that till after they were shorn, because there's quite a lot of clover in here, and I didn't want to make more of a mess on their back end than what they already had. So this is all of the flock except for the 2 fin ewes, the 4 babies that have already been born and we're waiting on the second set. But I'm pretty happy with the shape that the ewes are in. The ram is a little bit thin, but I expected that. He's been running with the ewes and keeping track of them. That's him just walking across up there. So he's a little bit thin, but not bad. And he's just a yearling. The lambs are doing pretty good. I can't say that the crossbloods are any more stocky than the Corriedales, except for these 2 little guys, Hilda's lambs. There's one right there with Hilda, and there's the other one. They were some of the last Corriedales born, and Hilda doesn't traditionally have real fast growing lambs. She doesn't have a ton of milk, and she is older, although she's the same age as Hannah, and Hannah's got a lot of milk and a pair of great big twins. But that's just been Hilda's way. They're both ram lambs, so it's okay. Can you see in the distance the apple blossoms? I'll zoom a little bit. And there's an airplane going over, but it looks like such a small group compared to what we've had. But you know, as hard as that's been for me, it's also been terrific. Let's see if I can get a picture. That's one of the crossblood lambs there. That's a set of twins. The Border Leicester and Corriedale cross. And those are, I believe, Naomi's lambs. The ram lamb is. I like his conformation. He's not showing it there. There he goes. Look how stout he is. And he has a twin sister that I'm thinking about keeping. And there's Naomi right up there. This is Kelly right here close to me. She's a little bit thin. She's got some big rugged lambs. And she's such a shy ewe that she doesn't push her way into the feeder. Now, that shouldn't make a difference with all this grass, but the really dark ewe up there is Weezer, and she had a single for her first time, a great big ewe lamb. There's Francie, the silver gray there. The ram's up the hill. I hope I can get close enough to him to get a good shot. He has a dorsal stripe and a stripe on his tail. I'm trying to be conscious of where the hot wire is here. I'll go in a minute and see if we can get a little closer. So shearing went well. We really like the young man who came to shear. The other fairly, she's not thin, but she just turned to look at us. That's the yearling Corriedale ewe, Penny. Right, Francie? You can see Francie chew. She has some teeth trouble. See how she chews? She got a dandelion. And I want to say thank you to whoever it was. I've got to go back and see who left me a comment in one of my first videos when I talked about pasture scours, about putting free choice baking soda out next to the mineral salt and the salt. And what a difference that's been making. I think it was Michelle. Was it Michelle at Bybrook Farms? Michelle. Anyway, somebody gave me that tip. I'll let the ewes eat in here today, possibly tomorrow. It was getting ahead of just the 2 ewes and their lambs, of course, with all the rain we've had. And then you can kind of see the taller grass. Let's see, let me zoom out a little bit again. The taller grass here that the sheep won't eat so much, then I'll rotate the horses in here and they'll clean that up. But all in all, other than some discrepancy in size of lambs, I'm pretty happy with this year's crop. There's the ram. Hi, Pete. And Weezer, or no, this is Weezer, and this is Olympia. And here's Francie. The speckled gray there's Hilda. And that's Hannah behind her. Marjorie's kind of the homely-headed one, and the yearling. Uh-oh, Pete's pestering Kelly a little bit. And so the junk up there is the shed that we still need to get burned. It's either been pouring rain, or you know about our barn fire scare, so I was a little bit spooked about burning anything. There's Penny. Get out of the fence! Shame on you! You don't climb the fence. There he goes. There's Pete. He's such a good guy with the ewes and the lambs. The lambs climb all over him. He's so wrinkled he looks like a merino, and he's not. Doesn't have the most attractive head, neither did his mother. But with a fleece like that and with the lambs that he threw this year, that's okay. I'll live with it. Sorry about looking through the woven wire, but isn't Francie pretty? Oh, I hear a train and the swallows. My little old lady trying to chew her food. There's Naomi. You can hear the excuse me, you can hear the swallows in the background too. There's Hannah. And that's Penny. Weezer. Hannah on the left, Marjorie on the right, with Olympia in the middle. Kelly. Francie. And Hilda.